It was meant to be a day of pomp and ceremony, the culmination of a lifetime of waiting to ascend the throne. But King Charles III's highly anticipated coronation last year was nearly marred by a scene of royal tardiness and ill temper. According to a new book by veteran royal watcher Robert Hardman, the newly minted monarch was visibly riled when the Prince and Princess of Wales arrived over a minute late to the historic event at Westminster Abbey. In The Making of a King, Hardman provides an inside look at the May 6, 2023 coronation through eyewitness accounts and analysis. He depicts an already tense situation made worse by William and Kate's delayed entrance with their two younger children, Charlotte and Louis. Per the ceremonial protocol, the Wales family should have been seated 8 minutes before Charles and Camilla processed into the Abbey. But the vaunted royal punctuality fell apart at the final moment. It was an awkward scene that added an extra layer of stress for the king and queen as they prepared for their crowning, Hardman writes. The fallout was captured on video, with a lip reader interpreting Charles' annoyed aside to his son and daughter-in-law. "We can never be on time. There's always something. This is boring." So what caused the royal family's uncharacteristic lack of punctuality on such a critical day? Hardman theorizes it may have stemmed from William and Kate filming a video that morning to commemorate the coronation. Their staff relayed that the couple's car was delayed getting to the Abbey after getting stuck behind Charles and Camilla's motorcade, as the king and queen had arrived unusually early themselves. It is unusual for the two most important arrivals at such a significant event and over such a well-trodden route to be so unpunctual, the author remarks dryly. The late entrance forced a frantic reblocking of the choreographed procession into the church. While the episode marred what should have been a stately affair, one has to feel a twinge of sympathy for Charles' momentary loss of decorum. Having waited over 7 decades to take the crown, only to have the carefully planned coronation descend briefly into chaos due to family tardiness, would try anyone's patience. The king was surely anticipating a flawless ceremony befitting his accession. That said, Charles could perhaps have exercised a tad more restraint in his reaction. A little tardiness is a small price to pay for having a modern family monarchy that remains relatable to the public. The Windsors are human too, after all, subject to the same minor frustrations of daily life as their subjects. If anything, the mildly comedic contretemps only underscored that reality. So while hardly a proud moment for the firm, the late arrival kerfuffle showed there are still occasional cracks in the aristocratic veneer. Charles would be wise to take such hiccups in stride as he guides the House of Windsor into a new reign. A sense of humor and humility will serve the king well.